Hi, Pisces and Scorpio. This reading is for Pisces with Scorpio, Scorpio with Pisces, Pisces dealing with Scorpio, vice versa, and Lego. Ooh. I'm going to say Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. This is, yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Tower. Hello, Scorpio. So to me, right out the gate, this does look like an intimate relationship. I feel like Pisces is attracted to Scorpio, but Pisces is unsure, which most Pisces usually are. Pisces wants to give it time, but Pisces has already invested or connected emotionally. Pisces wants to see if Scorpio wants the same thing, if Scorpio is willing to move forward. Scorpio is confused because I feel like Scorpio is confused because Pisces is not necessarily being forward. From a Scorpio standpoint, it kind of feels like I don't really know what you want. Like sometimes you act like you want me, sometimes you don't. So I think Scorpio is looking for some sort of clarity or Scorpio is looking for clarity specifically from Pisces with what Pisces wants and desires. Okay. Ooh, Tower. That makes complete sense to me. You guys are on different pages. Yeah, you guys are on different pages. Look at that. Okay, so we're calling this Pisces, this Scorpio. They could be vice versa. Okay. Okay, so from Pisces standpoint, I feel like Pisces is struggling with how to make their feelings known to Scorpio. I also feel like Pisces is feeling way more about Scorpio than Scorpio is feeling about Pisces. Okay. And I feel like Pisces knows that. I feel like Pisces knows that they want to be with Scorpio, but to an extent, they feel like they got to go slow and don't tell Scorpio right away. Excuse me, for fear of scaring Scorpio off. Okay. Um, yeah, I do feel like I have a Pisces here who desires to be married in some sort of traditional relationship. Um, but I do kind of feel like Pisces could be going too slow, or Pisces could be hiding too much. I don't know if you can see all of that. Pisces is hiding their feelings a little too much because Scorpio is clueless. Now, hold on. If you can make a Scorpio clueless, you good because Scorpio's intuitive and so is Pisces, right? But I feel like somebody's going too slow where the other one can't pick up a signal at all. The Seven of Cups is wishful thinking, illusion, delusion. I mean, I think Pisces likes me. I think Pisces wants me. But, I thought this shit in the past and it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, Scorpio, on your side of it, you're probably going to have to learn how to read some of Pisces cues, as in ways in which they kind of subtly show you how they feel about you. Yeah, and also at the same time, I don't think Scorpio is going to make a move, Pisces, until you make your feelings known, right? Not only that, but the Queen of Cups with the Nine of Wands, Scorpio has been hurt in the past. And Scorpio absolutely has a lot of love to give. So I do kind of feel like if you're wanting to connect with your Scorpio, you may have to go out and buy a big ass sign that says, "Hey Scorpio, I want you," or "Hey Scorpio, I like you." "Hey Scorpio, I'm in love with you." "Hey Scorpio, I want to marry you." Right? it just, especially with all of this water, Pisces, Scorpio, it just kind of feels like there's a lot of subliminal things going on here. And I feel like with earthy Scorpio, and I'm saying earthy Scorpio, I don't know why. Maybe Scorpio, you have earth in your chart, specifically Virgo. But I feel like Scorpio is grounded and pragmatic, and Scorpio's not going to jump the gun. Scorpio's not going to make any assumptions. Scorpio's not going to take the little bit, the breadcrumbs you're giving them, and create a whole apple pie, right? You can't make apple pie from yeast. I don't think you can, right? So I kind of feel like from Scorpio's standpoint, I feel like Scorpio, kind of wants to be able to move forward, right? But if Pisces, if you're not willing to openly and fully express how you feel about Scorpio, Scorpio's going to have no choice but to kind of quote unquote move on. But I feel like on your side, Scorpio, you have challenges moving on because it's almost like Pisces is keeping you held up. Yeah. For some of you, you could, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's got the King of Wands on the table. It's almost like some of you are still held up on your ex. Whether your ex is a Pisces, your ex is a Scorpio, your ex is someone who had these signs in their chart. And it's almost like you're trying your hardest to move forward. You're trying your hardest to ignore Scorpio. You're trying your hardest to block Scorpio, right? But you are having the toughest time. And it's probably because you're still hurt, bothered, felt rejected, betrayed by something Scorpio did. Look at that. The King of Wands is behind. Oh, there was cheating. Mm, mm. I got the King of Wands and the two Queens. That's what it was. Angels are saying one of you or both of you how were in an unrequited love type of situation in your past where you might have thought you and someone were together, you were on the same page, you were going to progress to the next level, and then they came back and you discovered they were either cheating, seeing other people, or said something to you like, I think I want to see other people. You know what I mean? And that left you brokenhearted. I feel like Pisces to an extent is wanting Scorpio to reveal its hand and its card and its cards and its blessing, right? The Tower, you want Scorpio to kind of break down and open up and come from behind their facade and their mysterious ways, and right, and Scorpio is remaining mysterious because you're not giving Scorpio any signs or cues. Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't even call this playing hard to get. I really couldn't. I couldn't. And I think it's because Pisces, either you're acting too independently versus, kind of more lovingly or flirtatious. You're trying to save face. You're trying not to look stupid. You're trying to show how attracted, or you're very attracted to Scorpio. You are. I think for a lot of you, this Scorpio could be in law enforcement, military, or in the legal field. And Pisces is struggling with how to approach. And again, Scorpio's not going to budge. Scorpio's not. I feel like with the Sun, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles, Scorpio may wind up, leaving, moving, going on vacation, right? As in, if, as an example, you guys work together, Scorpio could be moved to another department, could be transferred, could leave the company. And to an extent, Pisces, you're going to miss out on an opportunity. Yeah, somebody is afraid of rejection, right? The Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. That's what's holding them back. That's what's keeping them from moving forward. But, what do they say? Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? So what I'm looking for, angels, is when it comes to Pisces and Scorpio, what does Pisces need to do or Scorpio need to do to safely move towards the other one? Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, follow their intuition. Oh, I love that. Okay, you got baggage from the past. Wands. That's action and direction. What's holding you back is baggage from the past. If you were rejected or ghosted before, maybe by this person, maybe by another person, that's what's keeping you from moving forward with your Pisces or Scorpio, is the fear of rejection. Yeah. You saw me plucking. I'm trying to get you to a resolution. You're going to have to make a decision at some point, or I feel like, unfortunately, Pisces or Scorpio, you could miss out on this opportunity. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, hype, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. I love you. Personal readings are open. Bye.